So we got a new set of TikToks that were sent in by you guys. So if you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it, the way you get more of it is by putting them in my Discord. Must go through them, make sure they're good to go, and then give them to me. All right, let's roll.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Oh.
Hey, you get Spider-Man? I don't know. Huh? I don't know, bro. We gonna find out. No, we not. It's competitive, bro. And we gonna competitively find out. Come on. And I'll competitively beat your ass, bro. Don't pick Spider-Man, bro. Who do you usually play? I play healer, bro. So why are you picking Peter Parker? Because they told me to. Who's they?
The voices. The EOMM voices.
What
no.
Is that?
No. Is it?
Let it happen. Just let it happen. But what happened? It's L. Look to your left. 3, 2, yep. There they go. Poof. Gone. It's Celestial. How about gold? No. All I needed was one more win, bro.
It's always the rank up game.
Why do y'all do this?
Hey, y'all doing a TikTok challenge where I throw the game.
Right on cue.
Good luck.
Right on cue. We love that. We love hearing that. We love hearing that.
Dude, it reminds me of that one guy I got in my game who was talking about him being banned in other games, and then he was like, "Oh, Flats, like we're all going down. Like this game, you know, if I can't get unbanned, if I'm going down, we're all going down." I was like, "Bitch, I'll make it a triple crown. What? We're gonna be banned in 3 games. I ain't dealing with this shit." No, real talk though, I think it is probably the worst thing to bump into is that guy who's been tilted a little too long and decides I'm gonna do something new. I'm gonna lock DPS, never plays DPS, and you just get cooked, and you don't know what's wrong until the end of the game, and it's just sad. Next.
All right. And today for Marvel Rivals Counter Therapy, with me here I have...
Hi, I'm Tandy.
Nice to meet you, Tandy. And your name is?
Magneto.
Nice to meet you, Magneto. So, Tandy, here in my list of appointments, it says that you and Tyrone need therapy because you're quote-unquote tired of getting your shit dunked on. And would you like to elaborate for us?
I ain't gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be dating, like, for a second. Never mind.
Well, I'm just trying to use my support and be helpful for my team and, you know, let them win the team fight. And then as soon as like, oh, Magneto just pops sizzle and, like, it just kills me. And it's really just starting to affect my mental state.
Thank you for being so brave to share that with us. So, Magneto, how do you feel? Excuse me! That was extremely inappropriate! No, what?
No, wait, hey, whoa. How did you drop that kill? Come on now.
We're doing an exercise right now! Alright, and for exercise number 1, Magneto, I'm gonna have Tandy use her ultimate past you, and I want you to try to refrain from using yours, okay?
No.
Alright, fine.
Okay, begin. Good. 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 Good! See, that wasn't so hard, was it?
Okay. I love how common knowledge it is now. You can go back to me watching TikToks in like season 0, season 1, telling people like, hey, you should save Mag ult for Cloak and Dagger ult before it was like super popular, and now it's just like common knowledge. And the fact that this game's knowledge base is accelerated so quickly is crazy. Okay, next.
Season 4 is so terrible that it's laughable.
Can I be honest with you? I'm about to just start cooking people. I have tried my absolute best in Rivals to stay in my own lane. I still make my own content, right? I still make my own content the same way I always do. My tier lists, my takes on game, balance, whatever it is. But like, if I see some stupid shit, I kind of just let it slide, you know? I let it slide. If I start catching Reddit posts, Twitter posts, random TikToks out there, I'm gonna start cooking. Now, I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm not saying I'm gonna cook this person, but I'm gonna start cooking. And you know why? Real talk, I think there's narratives that cook up, right? Like where like every season is quote unquote worse than the previous season, and all everyone that does is complain, blah, 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 blah. And when people start narratives like that, it creates, it's hard to have a productive conversation on why something's bad. That doesn't mean there's goods and bads of every season that shouldn't be talked about. And I think this season, so far, is probably the best one since 2.0. I think. Wait, what was the one that was really, really bad? It was either 2.5 or 2.0. I forget the one was really, really bad. One of either 2.0 or 2.5 was really bad, and the other one was good. I forget. But like since then, I'd say this is probably one of the best ones. There's obviously it's not perfect. If you just say like every season sucks, like you can't have a conversation on why a season sucks or talk about why a season's bad. And I'm gonna let them cook, right? Like we're only like 3 seconds in. But man, I think it's time. because I get a lot of shit for it sometimes when I talk about goods and bads for stuff, and it's like, oh, all you do is complain, or oh, all you do is shill for it, right? And it's like, you know what? I never almost have like a formulated good response. Like it's always just complaining, like saying you complain to complain. Well, brother, you know what? Hang on. How about you? I made a formulated argument. Why don't you make a formulated argument? And if I find people that make formulated arguments, I want to try to read them and see if we can, and then we can look at their arguments the way I get mine looked at, and then we can figure out the true source of the problems, right? Now, you know what? Maybe not a bad idea. Now, who am I kidding? I don't give enough of a anymore.
Season 4 is so terrible that it's laughable. First, we're gonna start with the resolution. Why is the game running so terribly? If y'all were gonna add and go backwards with PS4 players, y'all should have made sure the game was gonna run smoothly. Now the game runs terrible.
Chat, type 1 if your game runs worse this season than it did last season. Type 2 if you haven't noticed a difference. Small, obviously pool, but that's actually a decent amount of ones. Mostly 2s, but a decent amount of 1s. For the 1s, if you typed 1, if you are console, type yes. If you are not console and you typed 1, type no. If you didn't type 1, don't say anything. It seems like of the 1s, a good amount of them are saying console probably feels worse. Interesting, because I can't speak on console. So if console does feel worse, that's obviously a problem. But like, yeah, Crap probably was going through and seeing how many people actually typed 1 and then typed yes. And there seems to be a lot of them. That's why Twitch poll is hard to pull off of this. That's why I don't use it as an actual data. I use it more of as a talking point. That said, though, yeah, I think going to PS4 was just kind of dumb. Like, I get it. Like, it's smart for the business, right? You make more money, acquire more players. But man, dude, we gotta leave the old gens behind, man. The old gens gotta go.
Now, if Strange uses his teleporter, or if anybody uses ults at the same time, 2 or 3 ults, the game doesn't even work correctly. So you cannot even see what's going on. Not to mention, triple support is still in the game. Still the strongest meta. Bro, that Luna nerf literally did nothing.
Luna nerf definitely did a lot. No, that's not true, actually. Not a lot. But the support nerfs definitely helped. Have you noticed that all the supports that are really strong are the previously shit ones? Invis, Mantis, Jeff, Ultron are all of the better ones. So the only one that's still standing at the top is Luna. Cloak is pretty decent, but like not as nearly as good as Invis. And then Jeff is really good. Mantis is really good. Ultron's really good. So like, not wrong, but at least it's different, right? Adam's still sitting in the dirt. The only thing with Adam is he doesn't have any movement, and Ultron has good, like a little bit of movement, which is something. So, and also Ultron's ult is just so much better because you can get 2 Ultron ults by the time you get 1 res, and you just go use them for kills, you know?
Yes, we are starting to see less low piece, but triple support is still boring and it's still annoying. Now on to the tank role. We're banning Strange, we're banning Emma, we're banning Hawk, we're banning Thing. Bro, we don't even have many.
If you're banning Thing, I hate to tell you, you are buns. Omega buns. We're still in season 4.0. Thing, you know what? I can't wait for the data to come out for the season. Thing, if I had to remake my tier list, I think I'd put Thing below Angela. I think Thing is actually the worst tank in the game now. It's so sad. I actually feel so bad for the poor guy.
Tank options.
If I get a Thing on my team, I roll my eyes. It's over. GG's.
This season to play with. Honestly, they're all getting banned, so now you have to play with Group. Now you have to play with these other tanks that you don't even want to play with. And 90%.
One of my games, the only things that I ever see banned are Emma and Hulk at most. Venom never gets banned. Cap never gets banned. Strange is rare ban. A lot of times it's Torch. Emma, Hulk / whatever. And then it's like Phoenix is banned a good amount. What else? I'm trying to think. Okay, it is console bans probably though. You're right.
At the time, Angela does nothing for the team. Literally nothing. She's just flying around the whole game, begging for heals. She's doing nothing. And I'm agree with that one. But I can't say much because every time I talk about Angela, they just come out of the woodwork. You just don't know how to play her. You don't know how to play her. You don't know how to play her. Meanwhile, all the pro matches we've watched, unless the team was just like significantly better, like light years ahead of the other team, they play Angela for 1 fight or for a few fights and lose every single time. They get cooked. And your favorite content creators are really good at them. I, at least, respect the hustle. Because if you're a content creator playing a character that's really buns, especially a new character that's really buns, and you can make it look good,
you're gonna get a lot of attention, and you're gonna get a lot of people watching your content and really, really excited to watch you because it's a piece of content they can't get almost anywhere else. I respect the hell out of that game. Doesn't mean the character's good.
Get y'all Angela players. If y'all aren't doing anything for the team, why not switch? You can still be an Angela.
Sorry, there's 2 uses of Angela. I'll spill the sauce. You pull Cloak out of her ult at the end, and you pull Invis out of her ult. There you go. Those are the 2 uses.
Angela main. Tank feel terrible this season.
And if you say, oh, you could fight flyers, sure, I guess. But like, you know what you just do? You run Ultron, and then you put your if they're running another flyer with you, like if you have a torch for some reason because you didn't get banned or something like that, you put the drone on the other flyer and you sit next to him and nobody dies.
Team ups are terrible.
And then you get Flake from Luna, and guess what? That thing does all.
Guess it. Gamma squids, bro. Why are gamma squids still in the game? It's so corny.
Yeah, they're gone now, so.
Jeff's holding on. Even though it's a puddle now, and it can heal the team, they don't even pop ults, bro. Bucky, bro. Why is Bucky this strong, bro? They are literally making it to where...
Wait, what? Hang on, what did you just spot? Hold on, did you just spot something? No, that guy's top tier troller. That guy, no, that was a good one. That scared me, but that's top tier trolling. You got to give him credit. Said, Flats, you're wrong. I got to kill his Angela yesterday. I saw your call out, and I was like, wait a minute, what was? That's some top tier trolling.
We literally have to play these characters. We have to learn these characters. Moon Knight got a buff, and he's still trash. Why did they?
That is not true. If you think Moon Knight's trash, you are not using him right. I'm sorry.
Magic that buff. Magic is also a ban. We need 3 bans now, bro. There are certain characters in this game that you literally have to pick, or you will lose.
That's funny. I don't see Magic ban that often in ranked, unless it's a Magic player.
Strange is so strong this season, bro. If you're not playing with the Strange,
yep,
you're
Strange is strong.
Almost throwing, bro. The meta is just
I wouldn't say that.
garbage, bro. Everything about this game.
I actually, you know what? I think, you know what? I like genuinely, bottom of my heart, I hate to say it, in ranked specifically, this season's a skill check. Because everyone's so used to the last 3 seasons of almost the same meta that the fact that other things are viable and they haven't had a chance to test those things yet, they're still stuck on like the small, like these very rigid ideas that these things must be good because they've always been good, or like this thing is stronger now, it must now be the best, and they don't know how to like play without those pieces. Like for example, I've been cooking on Thor this season. In pro play, absolutely not. He's probably gonna get cooked. It's terrible. Never gonna get picked. In ranked, you could just carry a whole lobby. You are literally a 600, 700 DPS or 700 HP tank DPS, and you just frag people out and just have a good time. I don't see almost anyone picking Thor in my games.
This season just feels so pokey.
Or that was also like a week ago when I was grinding. So
nothing is dying. It's all about the cycle of the support alts, bro. The nerfs don't feel nerf. The buffs don't feel buff. This season is absolutely garbage. I told y'all that
you can definitely feel.
Be bad.
Well, you can argue you can feel the buffs and nerfs because you just talked about all the characters that are strong and all of them got buffed, and the only ones that got nerfed that didn't feel weaker is Luna.
True. None of that mattered, bro. They need to get better. NetEase has to step up.
Like half the argument was talking about the strong characters, and all of them got buffed. So we clearly can feel the buffs. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Envy is on our team ever gonna pop her out? Like I done already used to it.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no way.
Kind of valid. Next.
Change your mindset.
I can't do it.
The moon!
It's too difficult.
The moon!
It's all my fault.
The moon!
When will I be happy?
The moon!
I hate myself.
The moon!
True. Honestly, what is with the Moon Knight players, dude? They're honestly a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know what I mean? Next.
You can now check detailed stats after the game ends. All you have to do is go to your history, click on any match you want, and then you click on the character that you or someone else played. Once you see heroes used pop up, just click on any character
I knew this.
you want.
This is cool though.
And you will see a detailed map out of all of your stats for that match.
You know for an absolute fact though, that is never going to be used for good. That is only used for evil purposes.
It's insane now. And something I've been asking for is to see how many times you die per 10. 4 deaths per 10 that game? Not that bad. But now we can all get a greater feel of
Wait, on tank, 4 deaths per 10 is...
if he was doing good and he was truly doing
and
bad
a win, it's
during
kind of
a
high.
match.
And a
Let me know what you
loss,
think about this
not
change
bad.
down below.
But in a win, that's kind of high. All right, next.
Sister,
We all know that ain't happening.
our adversaries gather.
They will not escape. To battle!
Together, my sister! I cause a
Heaven!
Realistic version. Alts. Bubble. Probably already was throwing for being there anyways. Angela ain't getting any kills. Come on now.
How long can APS last in Marvel Rivals?
This is what I've been waiting to see.
Not fucking long.
You crashed it? That's peak. That is actually peak. Thank you for your service. Pour one out for that PS4 because that thing's definitely dead. Honestly, I could just watch TikToks about PS4s like taking off like airplanes. That was an IQ play by teammates.
I f***ed up. I'm about to be swallowed up by Jeff the Menace because I was careless. If you get swallowed up here on this map in particular, you're cooked. Jeff is about to have you looking like that one Kirby meme. Let's look past my impending doom and focus on the real hero here, the teammate who didn't get swallowed up. This Hulk is about to save the day in a way that had me in front of my monitor like this. This Hulk knew they had to think fast and act faster if they were going to stop Jeff. So what did they do? Literally the best thing they can do in this situation as the Hulk. They pop their fucking ult. By popping their ult, they were able to grab Jeff right at the perfect time, forcing him to spit us out. What's an absolute genius play?
I had never thought about doing that.
Having a great teammate is a good feeling. But let's be honest, it also feels good knowing that a Jeff player got this type of treatment.
I didn't know you could do that when he's underwater. Wait, that's brilliant. Well, I mean, maybe the boat was just like, if he went for it, it was on cooldown just too late, but like, that's brilliant. You can't? Oh, it's because of the spit? The last second of it? Oh, so you just sit next to him and spam it. Oh. What if he just jumps off then? Maybe you can pull him back off of it? Things for me to test later. Next.
Alright, what do you do whenever your teammates are spamming I need healing?
Heal them?
Wrong. You let them die. Write this down.
What do I write?
Let them die.
How do I write?
L-E...
Yeah, already ready for comp. This is already better than half of my teammates.
T them dead.
No, wait. L?
Yeah, they're good to go. Ready to go. Last one for this set. If you enjoyed this content and you want to see more of it, the way you get more of it is by submitting them to my Discord because I only have one set of eyes. And so mods go through it, go through the ones that you've submitted and give them to me to watch on stream. Let's go.
I swear she'd just be doing random stalking me like she's obsessed, creeping around corners, be popping in and out of sight waiting to jump scare me like she Freddy Fazbear or some waiting to jump scare corners, be popping.
This is Overwatch.
And random
This is Overwatch.
Stalking
This is Overwatch map. Those are the Overwatch cars.
me like she's obsessed.
This is the TDM Overwatch map. Hello?
Creeping around corners, be popping in and out of sight waiting to jump scare me like she Freddy Fazbear or some
Hey, that shit no joke, by the way. Hey, don't that dude.
I swear that bitch got insomnia or something. She dove on me and I put her to sleep. That bitch woke up instantly.
I literally have a giant healing circle that out almost 300 health per second. Tell me why the I
Why'd she
hear
look like
Dark
that?
Child, and suddenly I'm on a one-way all-expense-paid express trip back to the spawn room.
It's gotten to a point where if she's on the enemy team, my team just tells me not to
Dude,
put
what is
down
wrong with
any
his
beacons.
eyes?
They'd rather stay dead and enjoy the few seconds of peace than get revived and get killed by her again.
At this point, I've pretty much developed a trauma response. Every time I see her, I immediately stand still and hope she thinks I'm a clone.
Has that ever worked?
No.
Huh? She killed me once, and then killed me again while I was in spirit form. I didn't even get a chance to revive myself.
Is this AI I mean, the voices is definitely AI generated, but I don't know about that. I don't know if I'm assuming the characters in it is Blender or something. But what's with the Genji in the background? Oh, it's VR chat likely? Oh, it is? Okay.
How is that even possible?
Are you done?
I swear it's like she knows where I am at all times. Doesn't matter where I am, she always finds me. I tried to go invisible and sneak away, but I'm dummy thick, and the clap of my cheeks keep alerting her.
I don't think I'm the demographic for this one, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna say that about a minute ago, but I was just gonna let it roll.
I'm the first flying
Chat,
strategist.
I think once you pass like 15, that's it. It's over.
So how the f is she still able to reach me?
Okay. Alright, it was a cool last one. Alright, you want to see more of these, by the way? The way you get more of it is by submitting them into my Discord. So, yeah, there you go. Cool.